You know, see, please, he's about to come online. Please flog him. Flog him for keeping me waiting. You don't keep a woman waiting, young man.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Apologize, my friend.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. You know, I'm just like
somebody's going to flog you on my behalf. So yeah.
I'm half a minute late or something. Yeah. So what's up?
I'm good, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one and only Caesar. Hail Caesar of Nigeria.
Yeah.
What's good? Long time no see.
Yeah. You too. Been a minute, yeah.
I know. He's so handsome, by the way. Ooh, okay. Okay. I didn't see this coming, but okay. I like where this is going. Okay, so thank you for taking our time to do this tonight. I know you are very busy, and we have to fill form, to see you and all that kind of stuff.
I'm Tracy George. Hello.
You know you're the celebrity now, so.
Oh, for real? I didn't know. Thanks for telling me.
Yeah.
I thought it was the other way around.
No, me. I'm not there. See, my hands are like this. I'm not there. I'm not even close to being there. Okay, so we're going to be talking about an interesting topic, which, to be honest, is not just about Nigeria, because I feel like the rap game has actually died. It's not what it used to be. And now I feel like in place of rap, they're calling it trap, just for it to sound relevant. So, but before we dive in, give us a quick understanding about what the rap game is really about.
Okay, rap is actually it's rhythmic accentuated poetry. It's poetry with rhythm, and it makes sense as well. So it's actually the most intelligent form of music. Like on the spot, you're making sense and it rhymes. So that's actually what rap is. And rap is part of a culture called hip hop. So hip hop is not just a music or a genre; it's actually a culture. You get me? Like there's Yoruba culture, there's Hausa culture, there's hip hop culture, which has influenced what most people do. You get me? Like DJing came from.
I don't know. It's easy. Okay, can you hear me? Please tell. Okay, guys, I need to sign out that time back in. Can you hear me? Bro, it's too early for this. Okay, I need to end this and come back on. I'm so sorry, guys. For
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Thank God. I'm so sorry. Enemies of progress. Sorry, like you were saying about the rap culture and the hip hop culture.
Yeah, so it evolves. So it's now, yeah. So trap, although it came from the hip hop and rap genre. It's now a thing on its own. Now trap music is now a thing on its own.
On its own.
Coming from that, so it's kind of different. Yeah. So I wouldn't say that rap died. I'd say it evolved. You get me? Yeah, and there people
it didn't
still
die.
do.
Wait.
No.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Because so the reason why I chose this topic is because I've noticed that a lot of artists, and I'm talking both male and female artists, who used to be rappers, for some reason didn't last too long, and it now looks like somebody just came up with the word trap and then rap died. But you're saying rap didn't die; it just had an evolution, which became trap, right? So let's start with our home front, okay? So somehow, it seems like rap has not exactly been accepted in Nigeria. You understand?
Yeah.
Like it took the likes of maybe Olamide, Fino, Ilbliss, Zoro Swagbag, those guys to rap in our native tongue before we could accept what rap really was. Do you understand? But
Yeah.
then we had the likes of um LDD Don, we had Idris Abdul Karim, we had guys who used to, we had Mode 9, we had, you know, all these
Later,
guys. Those are
yeah.
from those are from the male side. Now the female, we're talking Mo Cheddar, we're talking Sasha P, we're talking sorry,
Yeah.
but I have to mention the name Eva Lodia, and you know we had them. We had like
Yeah.
good female rappers, and we had now all of a sudden it just like they just vanished into thin air. So would you say because this is because the Nigerian audience did not accept rap into the Nigerian music?
Now, I want to say so because before this people came out, Nigerians accepted Snoop Dogg. Nigerians
Yeah.
accepted Dr. Dre, Warren G. They accepted Wheezy. You get
DMX.
me?
Yeah.
Lil Wayne. Yeah, DMX. Nigerians would bump into these things.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually down. It's actually down to the OAPs. You get me? It's the OAPs who choose to play certain kinds of records over
Wow.
other kinds of
Nice
records.
setup. Nice setup. Nice setup. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
So, do you know what? Yeah, people will only take what you give them. If you give them a certain kind of music, they'll take it. You get me?
Yeah.
So that's one aspect. That's not everything. That's one aspect. Now, another aspect is rap has to do with a lot of thinking. Real rap
Okay.
now has to do with a lot. It's a lot of brain work, and ain't nobody got time for that. You know, people are trying to stress their brains around these parts.
Mm-hmm.
That's secondly. And thirdly, rap is also cultural. So people like
Right.
Olamide, you get me, indigenous rap made it big because when those people hear them talking in language they understand, they can relate to
Yeah.
it. Because rap is something
Mm-hmm.
that you should be able to relate to. Because you get
Yeah.
you see a little when he's talking about the streets over there, it's relatable. Rap is
Mm-hmm.
relatable. So to an extent, they find people rapping in English with an American accent, like we can't relate to you. You get me? Like you're saying stuff we don't understand. To him, when people talk, people in the East relate to him. Olamide, you get me? Those people. Even Naira Marley. When Naira Marley was in the UK, he was doing grime and that. You get me? But coming to
Yeah.
Nigeria, he switched up. He switched up, and he's doing stuff that people can't relate to. So
Mm-hmm.
rap, like music in general anyway, but especially rap, should be relatable because rap deals with the immediate society you're experiencing that. So it has to be relatable, just like Afrobeats.
Okay, so
So that's yeah.
let's bring it back down a little to the current times where you have the likes of Ice Prince, MI, Vector, Ladipo, you know, all these guys who drop like good bars and everything. Now, would you
Mm.
okay, so someone like MI takes his time. 1 minute he drops this music or he drops this album and then he's gone. And then he comes back again and then everybody's like, oh my god, have you heard MI's new track? This that. Now, what do you think can be done, or do you think that the rap culture, quote unquote, can still be accepted back even though it is not indigenous? So for the likes of maybe MI and Vector and Ladipo and them guys do one song together, do you think it will be accessible?
Of course, like Ladipo did a song with Simi.
Mm-hmm.
Just if you're gonna do rap, I'd advise people like make it relatable. You might not want to
Yeah.
speak in pidgin or whatever. Just be yourself. Be very real to yourself, but make the hook and the instrumental relatable, something people can
Yeah.
relate to. And it's about storytelling. You say what people can like. What Paul said in that track. It's very relatable. You can relate to it. It's happened to a couple of
Mm-hmm.
people. You get me? So it's
Yeah.
relatable. So Emma and these other people, they can make something very relatable. That's it. I
Okay.
remember Mode 9, I think one of his most commercial albums had Nigerian girl in it, and it was very relatable because he was talking about girls from different parts of Nigeria. It was very relatable, you know,
Mm-hmm.
before he went back to doing what he does. And we love that. Most people do not, you get me? So,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's about making what any material they want to put out, just make it relatable. Like someone listening to it should be like, yeah, I can relate to that. You know, that's it. And it will work.
Okay.
And just
The
put
reason
a
I'm
hook
asking
that
because have you heard? I'm sure you heard this song Files did back in the day. Chardonnay music. where he had like, you know, cool people vibing and everything.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah,
Falz
yeah,
has a way of infusing different things in his songs. One minute he's
yeah.
the lover boy, the next minute he's the stupid boy that's slapping in one place, or he's a soldier, or he's this. But Chardonnay music brought out another dimension of, so it had the whole classic man feeling going on, right?
Yeah,
So do you
yeah.
think if Falz had done a little bit more of something like Chardonnay music, it would have been accepted?
No, the thing at the end of the day with rap or any other kind of music, it comes down to who you are branding, who people perceive you to be. You get
Yeah.
me? Now, like someone like who do I think about? Narimani wouldn't do that, even if he knows
Okay.
how to do it, but he wouldn't because people don't expect that from him.
Yes.
So far as put himself in a position that he's allowed to do certain things. He can do
Yeah.
Chardonnay music. He can be the flirty guy. He can talk against the government because that's the image he's put out of himself. So he has a very wide market. He can do lots of
Yeah.
stuff. Unlike some other people that can't do. I mean, I talked with Terry the Rapman yesterday. Terry the Rapman, because of his brand, has to keep it a certain, you get me, a certain train.
Yeah.
But yeah, so at the end of the day, it goes back to who people perceive you to be. At the end of the day.
Yeah, because I also noticed that what's his name? There's this rapper, I don't know if he's still in the game, Loose Canyon, and he used to be there, and all of a sudden everybody's like, "Where's Loose? Where's Loose? Where's Loose?" Because Loose had, but then there was what's his name? Uzi Kwendu. Was that his name? I think I can't remember.
Yeah, Uzi is good. Uzi, Uzi Kwendu.
No, you don't understand. Like, these were people that made, like, you don't understand. You enjoyed Nigerian rap, to be honest. Before the indigenous rappers came out, you actually enjoyed it because you're like, okay, this is something that, yes, they're rapping, but they're relating it to us. You know, it's like, it was good because then all of a sudden these guys just went, nobody, found them. Nobody knows where they are. Now, this leads me to my next question. What happened to all the female Nigerian rappers? All of them just, they were here 1 minute and then they're gone. What happened?
You get me? That's a question I've been asking for a minute, yeah? To be honest, man, I don't know. I wouldn't say they're not as hungry as the guys. I would say they're not as hungry as the guys, or am I? But I know a couple of them just sort of just lost that drive that they used to be, and knowing that they're already doing rap. Personally, I feel because that is sort of empty, so it's a good space to just get into.
Yeah.
So I would say they're not, females don't collaborate much. Not just the rappers. How many female collaborations have you seen in Nigeria?
Wait, is this because they don't collaborate much? Is it because the guys don't want to? Or the guys just feel like, because also I feel like one of the things that happened to female Nigerian rappers is the competition with the guys. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't think so, because why can't we see two female rappers collaborate? Everybody wants to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last time it happened was it was the guy that brought them together. Jimmy Jackson.
Yeah, it was Jimmy Jackson, where you had chemistry, them. Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So that's what I'm saying. Why can't a female rapper hit up another female rapper and say, let's do this together?
Yeah.
People want to see that. It's something people want to see. Like, I want to see, I don't know call names here, but I want to see a certain person with another person. Because there's not much of that going on, it will bang.
Right.
Two male rappers could collaborate, it would be normal, but if two female rappers do it, it will bang. That's the thing. So I should be asking you, why don't female, not just rappers, how many female artists actually work together?
That's a very
How many Nigerian female artists have worked together? We're not saying it's
I was going to say, how many Nigerian female artists? I was going to say, like, because I was thinking about Hollywood, and I just realized, Megan and Cardi B recently did a song together. Female artists that have done songs together was a hit. Rihanna and Nicki Minaj. Like, I have seen. So, will you say this is a Nigerian mentality thing, or it's just, I don't know? Because to be honest, Nigerian women, oh my God. Wow. It's a lot. To be honest, like, it's a whole lot.
Beyonce Beyonce is big, like she's way up there, but she did a track with Megan Thee Stallion.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, we haven't seen Tiwa do a song with, you get me? Like, she's the biggest out there right now. Like, come on.
Yeah. I mean, imagine if a Tiwa and a Yemi Alade decide to do a track together. It's gonna go crazy.
Everybody wants to hear that. Everybody, it will bang.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It will be, or even the sisters, Niniola and Tenny, do a song together. Like, it's just going to be. Is it because?
I think in that case they're just holding out.
Yeah.
In that case, they know we want it, so they're just trying to stretch it. So when they drop,
but
it will be like,
that's not good. That's not good at all. That is not good at all. Because is this because one person feels like my brand is this big, or I'm accepted outside or something? Because if Nigerian female artists decide to do a collaboration, we're all here for it, because everybody wants to see how these people work together. The only problem I know I will have is the fans, because the children of Mama Africa and the children of the diva will just come, and then, because it's just like how, I think that's probably one of the reasons why Davido and Wizkid haven't done a song together, because the Wizkid FC and the Davido FC are like, because I'm like, these guys are actually working at their own strength. They are friends, but the fans are making it look as if, no, they are at loggerheads with each other. So now when it comes to rebranding, this is a question I want to ask. How, if the female Nigerian rappers or the male Nigerian rappers decide that, okay, you know what, let's bring this back, how would they start? Because now it's like trying to please the whole crowd. You know, the internet is there. You have different forms of music. I mean, Afrobeat has like literally taking over and all that. So imagine if the whole Nigerian rap artists, that's both male and female, whether indigenous, whether English speaking or whatever, decide, okay, you know what, I want to, let us do this together. Do you think fans will accept it?
Of course, totally. Like, wouldn't you want to hear a song with Adekunle Gold and M.I.? Of course, fans will accept it.
That would be
dope. That's what I'm saying. And that's how the rappers can come back. Because that's what's keeping the likes of, you get me, Olamide. Like, you don't really need to do a certain kind of genre. You don't really need to best and all of that, you get me? You could just do music. And that's where collaborations come in. That's the strength of collaborations. You tap into this person's fan base, that person taps into your fan base. You get me? So that's it. Just collaborate with people that are, rappers should collaborate with Afrobeat artists. You get me? That's how to come back. Okay,
so rappers should collaborate with people outside their genre.
Yeah.
Well, I think that probably was working for what's his name, E.V.E, because he also did a song that featured Yemi Alade on it.
Yes.
He featured a couple of people, and I think did he do a song on Malay? I can't remember. One of these new boys. Now, speaking of these new guys, if an M.I. decides to work with Oxlade or Fireboy, do you think it will work?
It will totally work. Of course, totally. Totally will work. Totally will work. Like, look what goes on outside. If you're hot over there, you sure Beyonce's gonna work with you. Drake's gonna work with you. Of course, it will work. It will totally work. And for some reason, they haven't done it. Personally, I'd like to see Miss Kiss Omalay. You get me? Something like that.
You know, because I remember, like, it now looks like the younger, like the new generation guys are doing more of the collaboration with each other than other people. So another question is, would you say the management of these rap artists also played, quote unquote, a role for why their careers never went past what it was?
It depends on who's managing them. I think so, yes. Because most rap artists, they have poor management. Because you can't be a rapper and your manager is a rapper. You get me? Like, we were, I remember one time we were at an event, at a certain event. It's a pool party. there were lots of people, there were rappers, big names, they were inside. Other singers, Afrobeat artists were inside. They were having fun with people swimming, having fun. Now the rappers came outside and started talking battle rap with their managers.
Wow.
Like they're not mixing up. They're not mixing up. You meet a rapper at a gig or something, you guys go aside and they're talking about who's the baddest in the rap game. Instead of mixing up with the rest of the crowd. So the managers, I don't think rappers even get managers that are also rappers. They should get managers that just understand music, that like music and know the industry and know how to sell. You get me? They're artists. And that's the point. If you have a manager who's a rapper, he's going to want you to stick to your lane. And that's not going to help.
Because, well, I don't know. Because with the way everything is going, like I even look at the Hollywood scene. Now, the female rappers too, you can literally count them. You've got Nicki Minaj. You got Cardi, Megan Thee Stallion just came and stole everybody's heart. Before Megan Thee Stallion, you had Lil Kim. You had what's her name? Foxy Brown. You had Missy. Yeah. You had Queen Latifah. You know, and then all of a sudden it now looks like, where are they? You know,
you should tell me.
I know that some of these guys do background work like production and write lyrics and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just like, even for the male rappers, because even now, I remember those days. Now you had Nelly, Nelly was even this thing, was even one of the few, but like when you want to talk rappers, you're talking from Eminem, DMX, Dre, 50 Cent, Game, what's his name, Lloyd Banks. You had them, you had a lot. Then you had, don't forget, Bone Thugs and Harmony. You had all these guys, you know, and then all of a sudden, and like, what's going on? Then you not hear people that is, you're not hearing people do then you can't hear anything. I'm just like, you know, because back in the day, like, you listen to rap and you're like, yo, this thing is actually speaking to me, like I can relate, you know, this kind of thing. But now you're just like, sorry, rewind, what did he say? I really can't, you know. So I think the rap game thing, the issue is not just here, it's home and abroad. So do you think rap, like the rap culture, will come back as strong as it used to be?
All right, first of all, let me explain, If we go back to the 90s, what was hot? Okay, to the 80s. What was hot in rap? What was hot in rap? No, I've been listening since I was a baby. Well, I could take it back to 70s when it started. But what was hot in rap in the 80s?
We get it. You're old. We get you're old. But just move forward.
It had to start in the 60s. I could have gone there still. But
oh my God.
Okay, So the 80s were about being conscious. That was what. First, you need to know rap represents the society. What we were talking about in the society, what's going on in the streets, that's what rap represents. It was about being conscious, like, you got to fight the power, you got to know who you are. That was reflecting in the music. In the 90s, it became about gangsterism. The society, so rappers were more gangster because society became gangster. You get me? Society was gangster, so rap became gangster. This time, it's about drugs. It's about lean. You get me? So the rappers are all reflecting that in their music. And have you spoken with a stoner before? Have you spoken with a druggie? That's how they talk. So they're reflecting that in the music.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay, keep going.
I'm just saying, you get me?
I mean, well, that's true, because I remember when Designer first came out with the song Panda, you're like,
like,
even Migos, when Migos came out, Migos were like, okay, first year, like, T-shirt. A lot of people didn't understand that song, T-shirt, until later. Then it was not like when they sang Versace, it was just like, stop laughing. A lot of us knew what the T-shirt thing was about, but they were trying to be nice about it, but we could get it. Guys, in case you're wondering, go and watch Walking Dead, Abby. Yeah, that's it. Don't understand. Okay.
So rap could come back. It depends on the society.
It
depends on the society. So it's just that. because
So
it would be exciting.
an artist who's been away for, I won't say been away, but who's like laid low from the game for a bit and decides to come back. Maybe the person just went off, and then while the person was away, person was observing how the music culture had changed from either the R&B session to any genre the person wants to get into. What are the first, say, I know there are a lot of steps, but like the first 5 basic steps that an artist needs to rebrand themselves to come back and adapt to the current audience?
The first thing is like let people know who you are.
Okay.
Don't be scared to share your secrets why you went away. I don't know if you pick Cynthia Morgan, she's not a rapper, but if you could pick her as a case study, like be out there with why you left. Be totally honest with it. Now, let people know what you stand for. Share your values. That's the most important thing because people will connect with who you are. They connect with who you are. They connect with your story. Then the next thing, because you've been away, you need to get in the trend of what's happening now. So that the safest way to do it is push for a collab with someone who's buzzing right now. Remember when Wizkid done a song with what's his name again? The Port Harcourt guy. I'm in Port Harcourt. Duncan Mighty.
Yeah, Duncan Mighty. Yeah.
For a minute, he brought Duncan Mighty back.
Yeah.
He brought Duncan. He had another with Siwa. So that's the strength of collabos. So if you're gonna come back, you do a collabo with the people that are hot.
Oh, Lord. Almost done, guys. Okay, so I don't know. Guys, I'm so sorry. But please remember to leave your question.
Okay.
I'm here. Network is just acting up. Okay. I'm here. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah. So just like that happened, you collab with the person or the people that are hot at the moment. You get me? That gets their followers. You get attention of their followers.
Yeah.
Then you begin something outside music. Another project that also pushes your value. So that's a pretty easy way to come back. You're back in it before you know it. Because people are talking about you're in the news. You know, you get in the news either something positive or negative. Just do something, mate. You get me? You know, I don't know, sleep with someone's girlfriend and that. You get me? Just do something like get back in the news. It's all publicity. That's what you're looking for, trying to get attention. Yeah.
But when it comes, the thing is, when it comes to this whole rebranding thing, what the, wow, just wow. Are you, excuse me, you have no right to do this on my live page. You have no right. You have no right to do this on my live page, to be honest. Anyway,
I'm just saying.
So, when it comes to rebranding and stuff, you find out these days that the managers of the celebrities are the celebrities themselves.
Yeah.
Like, you... Why you wait first. So you find out that they are the celebrities of the celebrities themselves. You understand? And you know, you're the one that's supposed to be guiding, you know, this person back on track. And oh God, what have I said now? What have I said now? You're supposed to be guiding this person back on track. And then you obviously know that whoever this person is, obviously, people who have, maybe they've listened to this person's music growing up and they say, okay, I want to do a collabo with this person. The person has to feel like 10 lease forms before they can, you know, have access to whoever they want to do a collabo with. What would be the word of caution to managers like that? Because at the end of the day, they don't realize that they're actually throwing their artist under the bus and nobody will want to work with them because they'll be like, oh, I tried to reach out to this person, and so there are people they treat me. Okay. And everybody will move on and find another person. So
I didn't get the last part you said. The question, what would be the word I didn't get the last part. What would be the word of caution
Yeah, the word, but like, yeah, the managers, like the word of caution for the managers, because they tend to be the one to be taking the spotlights and then throw their artists under the bus.
Okay, to be honest, yeah, when you see a
That's what.
nice, when you see, okay, when you see a nice artist, can you hear me? Can you hear
Yeah.
me? Great. When you see a nice artist and the manager is an asshole, that's 40% the manager's job, because it's the manager that will negotiate. You get me?
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
manager is going to negotiate. Like, my artist needs to. The manager looks out for the artist. He's got to make sure his artist is good. So I
Yeah.
understand some managers being like that, but the thing is that they take it to the extreme and make
Yeah.
people not like the artist at the end of the day. So
Mm-hmm.
because the artist is supposed to actually look out for the good of the manager. If your artist is going to have a collaboration, you want to say, okay, what's my artist going to gain from this collaboration? Because
Yeah.
if I'm managing the bigger artist, I know I'm doing the other one a favor. So okay,
Mm-hmm.
what am I going to gain? Like if I got what 5 million followers and the other artist,
Oh.
yeah, if you got like 200 followers, I'll be like, what? So are you paying me? Am I doing it out of love? Am I doing it out of love? Is it a relationship? You get me? So that's why most collabos, right, should be a
Wow.
synergy. It should be a synergy. It should be a
Right.
relationship. It will be like, I like your sound, so I want to do something with that sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically that's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so before we go, now a lot of young people, at least most of them that I've heard that want to, fully become professionals when it comes to the music career and all that. I've heard some songs and I'm like, you can do better, you know? Like, I'm like, don't do it because you feel like this is what everybody is listening to. And I've had some people say, oh, okay, I actually want to bring the rap game back. So do you think that the up and coming artists who want to bring the rap game back, no matter how diversified it might be, or if it's collabos or something. So are you saying now they should do more collabos or drop some things that will make
Yes,
sense that people will recognize them by, like their own kind of
yes,
sound or
definitely. They
something?
should
Because
jump
it's
on.
a lot.
They should jump on as many collabs as they can.
Okay.
New artists coming up, upcoming artists should jump on as many collabs as they can, even if it's with other upcoming artists. Jump on as many collabs as they can because that gets them seen more. That's
Yeah.
the truth. Yeah, jump on as many collabs as they can. But what I feel with this new set of artists, like I think they're not hungry enough.
You
They're
think
not
so?
hungry enough. Like,
Are you
yeah,
talking about the
yeah,
the young up and coming rap artists?
yeah. Not just rappers in general, Afrobeat artists as well. Because I
Yeah,
get a
that's
couple
I was
of
gonna I
them.
was gonna be like, are you sure about that? Because some seem to be like really pulling their weight. Okay, I think I can understand where you're coming from, Sha, because I have listened to so I give it up to Joe Boy, I give it up to Fireboy, Oxlade, Ricardo Banks, all these guys, they're really pushing and all that. But I now realize something, and I'm not sure a lot of Nigerians have paid attention to it. These guys are beginning to revamp their beats, and it's becoming annoying. It's becoming very it is becoming very annoying because you're just like, I've heard this thing before. Where did I hear it? It sounds too
Yeah.
familiar. Then you start singing the former song and then it relates to this one. You're like, so why did you drop another song if you knew you were not ready? I know Burna Boy is the hot thing right now, but this his new song, Wonderful. I'm gonna be very,
Yeah.
very, very honest. The first time I heard Wonderful, I thought of two movies.
Yeah.
The first the first
Yeah.
movie is Matilda. I remember watching that movie so many times growing up, and that song stuck to my head. And then the second one that they used as a soundtrack, Ice Age. Guys, if you've not seen Ice Age, go and watch Ice Age. Then
I
you
saw
understand what
nice
I'm
age,
talking
yeah.
about. So,
yeah.
do you understand? I get that. Like, I finished listening to the song, but I was like, wait. I've heard this song before. You know,
But you should know, yeah.
I'm not saying
You should
that
know.
it's not. What do you say?
I'm saying that most I could sing a couple of songs and tell you where the inspiration comes
They're
from.
coming
Where the
from,
inspiration comes
yeah.
from. Like when I was Angelina, you know, my
Yeah.
temperature. I'm sure you know where that came from. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that happens a lot, yeah.
Yeah, but okay, I understand that one. Like, you can revamp nice and make it look different. But I mean, I'll probably just finish hearing a song from maybe Joe Boy. Maybe like I'm
And
beginning to fall
yes,
in love. The call sounds almost the same thing. I'm like,
yeah.
did I just finish? You know, so I don't know. Is it that it's a thing, or is it that so is it laziness on the part of the artist, or laziness on the part of the producers? Because now that's another thing.
No, I think the producers are working, but it's ever like designer came out sounding like Future. You get me? Like, and right now,
Yeah.
most of those normal rappers all sound kind of alike.
Yeah.
You know, they all sound alike. So it's pretty much the same thing. I think people are now more into trends than the music. Okay, this is the trending sound. Let me sing something close to that. So this one hits. So because this sounds like that, let's just stick with
Yeah.
this. If another trend
Exactly.
comes out, you just want to make something that sounds exactly
So
like that.
it's
But that's
let's
another
go
thing.
with
There's timeless music that will always be there. That's the thing.
yes,
But yeah,
exactly.
anybody got time for that anymore? They just
Maru.
wanna.
All right, Caesar, thank you. But before you go, I'm going to put you on the spot right now. Drop a
Okay.
freestyle for us.
Are you for real? Come on, I don't even do that anymore. That's like how many years back? I don't even
Oh
do
my
that
God.
anymore. Did anybody say I should do that in the
I know
comments?
you don't understand. I know you don't, but that's the reason why I want you to do a freestyle. Because I know you don't. It's been a while.
Yeah,
Just
it's been a while. Now when we drop a freestyle in the meanwhile, I could do this, but it's not a freestyle, it's a rating I did a while back ago. So when it starts bang, everybody go the filler. When the baby pregnant, the lady
Woo!
being seen, Angel
So
Sinner.
in your mind now,
Bates
you
is
had
the
already
CEO.
started dropping bars. Interesting.
All right, okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah, done.
You're done. That's it. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Caesar, thank you so much. I appreciate this. Don't worry. When next we have another one, I will definitely be calling on you. Thank you so much for taking out the time to explain these things to people because not everybody, knows some of these
Yeah,
things.
thank you. My
And
pleasure.
for
My pleasure
everyone
being
else.
here. Maybe next time I come, we'll talk about being running for presidency or something. Yeah. That is somewhere in there. I don't know. It's somewhere in there. That look at
What
your
did you
face.
say? I didn't get that.
I said maybe when I come back next time, we'll talk about running for presidency. You get me?
Hey,
Mm.
only that all the music contracts will just definitely be coming to me, you know what I mean? So yeah. Y'all can sit down in your presidential office. I don't need that. I just need a music contract. So anybody who wants to do anything has to come through me. That's all. That's all I'm saying. You know?
No problem. No worries.
All right. Thank you so much. It's time for us to head out. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you
Thank you.
soon.
Thank you. All right. Take
Peace.
care. Bye.
Bye. All right, guys, that is it. That's all we have tonight on Learn and Relearn with Eve. We talked about the rap game and rebranding. Trust me, there's a lot going on, and it's not just Nigerian music alone. It's also out of the country. These days you're wondering, is rap what it used to be, or can it come back and be better? In case you missed any of the previous episodes, you can catch it on my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio, and I'll be posting this one in a few minutes. I have 2 more episodes to go for season 1, and the last and final episode for season 1 has a surprise in it. So you might want to stick around and find out what it is. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, guys. Catch me tomorrow from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. 96.9 Cool FM with Manny while we have fun on the radio. Time for me to hit the stack. I love you all. Mwah. Good night.